The Texas House has now joined the Senate in passing legislation that restores the Attorney General's power to prosecute election fraud. This is Wednesday, August 27th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
So we are now halfway through the week. Thanks for spending part of your Wednesday with the Texas Minute. If you enjoy the Texas Minute, I hope you'll take a moment to leave us a rating. We appreciate the feedback, and it helps others find the show. Let's get into today's news. Rebecca Ontiveros is an educator in the Marfa Independent School District. She's accused of sexual misconduct with a student. She's also the daughter of Marfa ISD's school board president. Ontiveros worked as an elementary paraprofessional there in Marfa since 2023 and allegedly developed a relationship with a high school student. She does not hold a Texas teaching certificate. Under attack by the Texas Medical Board since 2022 after successfully prescribing ivermectin to a patient during the COVID-19 pandemic, Houston's Mary Talley Bowden says she's not backing down after a panel ruled against her this week. Dr. Bowden is an ear, nose, and throat specialist. She objected to the decision because it was made by an unelected administrative law judge from the State Office of Administrative Hearings. It will be up to the TMB to take final action, which Dr. Bowden says she will appeal. Texas school districts are being instructed to move forward with displaying the Ten Commandments in classrooms as required under a new state law. While ongoing litigation has halted the displays in 11 school districts, Attorney General Ken Paxton is warning that the rest of the state's districts are still expected to comply with the law. The law requiring the Ten Commandments in every classroom is set to take effect on September 1st. It requires every elementary and secondary classroom to display a framed copy or durable poster of the Ten Commandments in a conspicuous place. Schools are not required to purchase these Ten Commandments posters, but they are required to accept and display any donated copy that meets the law's requirements. The Texas Minute will be right back.
The Luke Macias Show is your access to what happens behind closed doors in Texas politics. Listen weekly to me, your host, Luke Macias, as I break down what is actually happening in conservative politics in the Lone Star State, a state that we all love and cherish. Listen weekly wherever you listen to podcasts. This show is a product of Texas Scorecard.
Legislation restoring the authority of the Attorney General to prosecute election fraud passed the Texas House yesterday. At issue has been a 2021 ruling by the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals striking down the Attorney General's long-standing authority to independently prosecute election-related cases. The new law proposes to give the Attorney General jurisdiction to directly prosecute violations of Texas's election laws. It also requires law enforcement agencies to turn over reports of probable election offenses to the AG's office and mandates that local prosecutors share information upon request. Similar legislation advanced during the regular session but died in a conference committee after the House and Senate passed sharply differing versions. Leading the House negotiations at the time was Republican State Representative Matt Shaheen of Plano, who insisted on including a 6-month delay before the Attorney General could take up such cases, a provision that Attorney General Ken Paxton and the Senate rejected as unworkable. The impasse that Shaheen caused killed the effort, prompting Governor Greg Abbott to place the issue on this special session agenda. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Aaron Anderson, Addie Hovland, Paige Field, and Brandon Waltons. Our producer is Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now go make it a great day.